Sarah Baartman became a popular spectacle in England. Her sharply contrasting physical features with that of the European women spiked their curiosity about her. She even influenced the fashion trends during the 19th century. Women began to wear dresses that had padded humps at the back, named the bustle. They believed that being like Sarah would help them secure their men's attention. Sarah was closely managed by the Caesars and in very unlikely terms. When she refused to be touched inappropriately, she would be threatened with a whip right in front of the audience. So far away from home and with no one to help, Sarah had no choice but to endure the degrading treatment. At some point, it seemed like luck smiled on her.
I want us to reflect deeply on a painful chapter in our history, a story that embodies the exploitation and dehumanization faced by Black bodies throughout time. We must never forget the legacy of Sarah Baartman, a woman who became an object of curiosity and ridicule, a symbol of the atrocities committed against Black women, and a reminder of the ongoing struggle for dignity, respect, and recognition. Sarah Baartman was born in the late 18th century in what is now South Africa. She caught the attention of European colonizers for her unique physical features, particularly her curvaceous body, which they found fascinating and, subsequently, grotesque. Taken from her homeland under false promises, she was paraded around Europe as the Hottentot Venus. This was not just a name, it was a label that stripped her of her humanity, reducing her to a mere spectacle for the white gaze. She was displayed in circus-like exhibitions, treated as a curiosity rather than a person, all while her true identity and worth were erased before the eyes of the world. They exploited her body not just as an object, but as a commodity. Sarah was subjected to vile treatment, her existence reduced to the whims of those who saw her only as an exotic curiosity. As spectators gawped and laughed, they denied her the dignity that every human being deserves. This treatment exemplifies the broader systemic injustices embedded within colonialism, where Black bodies were seen as lesser, stripped of identity, and objectified for the amusement of others. Sarah Baartman's story doesn't just end with her life. After her death, her body was further desecrated. Instead of being laid to rest with honor and respect in her homeland, her remains were grotesquely displayed in a museum in France, where they stood as a testament to the enduring racism and savagery that plagued our history. Only in 2002, over 200 years after her death, were her remains finally repatriated to South Africa, allowing her spirit to return to the land that was taken from her. We must reflect on the brutality Sarah endured, not simply as an isolated incident, but as a representation of our collective history. Her life serves as a painful reminder of the degradation faced by countless Black individuals throughout the ages. Her legacy compels us to confront the historical injustices that continue to resonate today. The objectification, marginalization, and denial of personhood that Black lives have endured. Remembering Sarah Baartman challenges us to recognize how society often frames Black bodies and experiences. It forces us to question the narratives surrounding beauty, worth, and value that are often dictated by oppressive standards. As we strive for justice and equality, we must actively dismantle these narratives and celebrate our heritage and bodies on our own terms. To honor Sarah means to acknowledge the pain, resilience, and strength of our ancestors. It calls for us to take a stand against the ongoing exploitation of Black bodies in contemporary society. This exploitation persists in various forms, from media representation to cultural appropriation, and it is our responsibility to challenge and resist these injustices. Let us learn from Sarah's story, ensuring that her legacy ignites a fire within us to advocate for respect and dignity. We must tell our own stories, celebrate our beauty, and empower each other to reclaim our narratives. As we gather together to honor our past, let us also look toward a future where no one is objectified, marginalized, or forgotten. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please like, share, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend, sending love to each one of you. Feel free to leave a comment and share your thoughts on the topic.